on. It'll be the 21st century before you've decided what to do.
I'm thinking.
At least you haven't gone to sleep.
I'm out.
And that leaves just you and me, baby.
You've seen too many westerns. I'll raise you 10.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
Yes.
Then call it.
I'll match your 10.
And I'll raise you another 10.
I know you're bluffing. No, I hadn't got much anyway.
I didn't have anything at all.
There you are. You see, I told you she was bluffing.
Then why'd you let her get away with it?
Because I'm one of nature's gentlemen, that's why.
How much does he owe me, Harry?
£23,000.
Don't be absurd. Your brains have addled since you broke your arm.
23,450 to be precise.
I haven't got it on me. I'll have to pay you tomorrow.
Fine.
If we'd been playing strip poker, you wouldn't have won.
Well, you'll never know.
Temptress.
Another cup of coffee?
No, thank you. I better be going home. Betty worries if I'm out late. Mind you, if I get home early, she wishes I'd stayed out longer.
I'm sure that's not true.
Well,
Peter, she is your daughter.
that statement is not as meaningful as you'd like it to be. It's that weekend she had away with Brian that brought it home to me. They were all smiles when they came back. But since...
Well, not all your fault.
I didn't say it was all my fault.
Just most of it.
Probably. I mean, I know what a lovable old thing I am. I know that I never get in the way or interfere or make a nuisance of myself. Why can't they see it?
I think it's very brave of them to put up with you at all.
You would.
If I had a spare room to rent, yes. But then I'm a masochist.
I better go home. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Night, Peter. I shouldn't have mentioned the room.
Tim's got an exam soon. If he passes, he gets another year at college. But if he fails...
Plays like a dream. And anyway, can't wish him to fail, can we?
No, of course not. No, certainly can't wish that.
Dad, do you have to do that now?
We don't want people to think your father's an old tramp, do you?
I'm trying to get breakfast.
Well, it's hardly splitting the atom, is it?
You keep getting in the way.
Have you got a ladder?
What do I ladder for?
Climb on the roof. I clean my shoes on the roof. I wouldn't be in anybody's way.
It'd be so much easier if you didn't get up until Brian's gone to work.
You miss my company. Wouldn't you, Brian? Miss my company.
When?
In the mornings. If I didn't come down at breakfast time, it wouldn't be the same, would it?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, dear, you two did get out of bed the wrong side this morning, didn't you? Anything with me? Do you always burn your toast?
I didn't ask you to come for breakfast.
I thought it would be a treat for you.
Hi, Peter, you're early.
It's a treat for me, apparently.
I decided not to breakfast at home. Everybody's being very unreasonable this morning.
I see. Harry, can you do me a favour?
Does it entail drinking champagne from your slipper?
You're getting as bad as he is.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
It depends what mood I'm in.
What's the favour?
Well, I got Neil to school and then he remembers to tell me it's open morning, so I've got to go back.
It's not the washing, is it? I'm not very good at washing.
You look perfectly clean to me.
Peter, it's the shopping. I need it done today. Would you mind?
No, of course not. No, I'll need a list. I don't think I can remember everything.
I've got one here.
You can help if you like.
I've had better offers.
Not for a long time.
Oh, that's true.
Go to the supermarket because it's cheaper. Will you be all right with your arm?
Oh, for goodness sake, don't get him started on about his arm. Look, I'll take over the whole expedition and he can come along and make everyone feel sorry for him.
You sure you'll be all right?
Perfectly.
I meant Harry.
I'll be fine, honestly.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I thought so. I haven't got any money till I collect my allowance.
That's all right, Pearson, when we get back.
No problem. If we run short, I'll sell one of my oil wells.
Well, I think that's everything.
I'll take the list. You can push the trolley.
Man of my intellect and learning, a beast of burden.
Don't lose it.
You'll probably forget where he's put it, but don't worry, I'll remind him. Go on, Slow Coach. Ellie, if I lived here, you wouldn't mind if I came down to breakfast, would you?
No.
That's what I thought.
I certainly wouldn't serve it to you in your room.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant was...
Are we shopping or chatting?
All right, Linford. Are there any nice single male teachers at Neil's school?
Cheerio, Peter.
Bye-bye, Ellie. Are you going to buy anything, or are you just sightseeing?
It's so big.
Well, if you're tired, you can ride in the trolley.
I'm not tired, I'm confused.
You're always confused.
They didn't have these aircraft hangars when I was young. Proper shops then. Small shops, friendly shops. You just went in, gave them your list, and they made it up for you. Not that you're being very much help. I'm sorry, I didn't mean you. I was talking to my friend. I've just been talking to a complete stranger.
That was very sociable of you.
I didn't know you'd wandered off.
I didn't wander off. I took matters into my own hands. I got some wine.
How do you know wine's on the list?
Well, Ellie likes a glass of wine.
You've got 6 bottles.
It's cheaper in the long run. Now look, let's stop diddling about and do this thing properly. Start at the top of the list. It's in your hand.
I know it's in my hand. Right. Butter.
Well, you won't find that among the fruit juice, will you?
You know where it is, of course.
Among the dairy products, of course.
Well, where are they?
This way. This way.
I don't think Ellie was...
It's a special offer. That's the whole point of these places. Buy in bulk, you save money. You're never too old. Oh, chocolate for Neil. Shall we have one as well?
No.
It's a myth, you know, that men don't know how to shop.
It costs so much.
I know, but it's cheaper in the long run.
All those bags, I didn't think we were going to make it home at one stage.
I don't know what you're complaining about. I carried most of them.
I'm tired.
I'm not.
Why are you gasping for breath then?
I am not gasping for breath. This is yoga breathing.
It sounds like gasping to me. That'll be Ellie.
Let's stand up. We don't want to look as if it's taken anything out of us.
Are you back? You should have seen the boat that Neil's class made. It was really...
Impressed?
What have you done?
It's a miracle, isn't it? And the only thing not on your list is the chocolate for Neil, which I'll pay for. It's taking her breath away.
Yes.
May I see the bill?
Certainly.
Harry, why didn't you stop him?
Me?
Yes, you. You've got 10 of everything. I don't want all this.
Peter said it's cheaper in the long run.
It is, it is.
I can't afford to buy for the long run. I live from week to week. You should know that. Look, this is for the week. Everything. By the time I pay for that lot, this is all I'll have left.
Oh.
Oh, Ellie, I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, look, if we've overdone it, there's no problem. We'll take some back and I'll get a refund.
Can't take it back, you stupid old man.
I'm sure if I have a word with someone...
I don't want you to have a word with anyone. I just want you to stop interfering. Just for once, just mind your own business.
Well, there's gratitude for you.
You're never wrong. That's your trouble.
Whose side are you on?
Ellie's.
Right, that's it. I'm going. Well, don't try to stop me. Oh, don't ask for my help again. You won't get it. I mean, Ellie virtually threw me out. Harry, he doesn't get any blame. Oh, no, not Mr. Perfect. It's all my fault.
Well, it was.
Thank you for being so supportive.
You interfere, Dad. You will interfere in other people's lives.
I do not.
You interfere in mine.
I'm your father.
That's not an excuse. Brian and I hardly ever... you know, anymore.
Well, don't keep popping in and out of your bedroom.
I know, but you listen, I know you do.
How?
Because if we make the slightest noise, we get a lot of pointed remarks at breakfast next morning.
I just want you to have a baby.
We want to have a baby, but you just inhibit us.
All right. I tell you what, next time you're feeling amorous, let me know. I'll get up and walk the streets all night.
You're never in the wrong, are you?
That's what that traitor Harry said.
Well, he was right.
Oh, I'll keep myself to myself in future.
And I should certainly think Ellie's had enough of you.
Ellie?
Yes. Look, you met Harry, you made friends with him, that's fine. Then he introduces you to Ellie, you make friends with her, that's fine. But now you spend half your life there. You turn up uninvited at all hours of the day. You take being fed for granted. You've become a lodger who doesn't pay rent. If you want to know what I think you've outstayed your welcome.
You're just jealous because I like it better there than here.
Think what you like.
I will. I'm going out.
Will you be in for dinner?
Assuming I'm still welcome here. Hello, Margaret. Brought you these. Not from a supermarket. Why do people claim that I say I'm never wrong? I am wrong sometimes. Just don't like admitting it, that's all. I won't go to Ellie's for a bit. She called me a stupid old man. Perhaps I am. Perhaps I was only wise once when I asked you to marry me. But I wasn't old then.
Are you going out today, Dad?
Only if the boat's ready.
What boat?
I've booked to go on a round-the-world cruise with an all-girl crew.
That's not a very sensible thing to say. You didn't go out yesterday either.
Is there more, or are you just going to leave that hanging in the air?
I simply made an observation.
Where do you want me to go?
I don't want you to go anywhere.
I'll stay here then.
What are you sitting on?
My backside.
You were hiding something.
No, it's the brochure for the cruise. And you're not going to get a look at it unless you intend to wrestle me to the ground.
You haven't been to Ellie's lately.
I think enough's been said on that subject, don't you?
Look, Dad, perhaps I overstated things the other day.
Betty, you've never overstated anything in your life. You probably have described Hitler as an unpleasant person.
No, I mean, it's not for me to put words into Ellie's mouth.
No, she can think of her own. Like stupid old man.
Well, I've probably called you that myself.
Yes, but you're not Ellie.
I'll go. Hello? This is 4832. Wrong number. Stupid woman.
It's not like you.
Thought it might be Peter.
He'll turn up. Good book.
Yes, very interesting.
I was so rude to him.
I'm not having you apologise to him.
I don't intend to.
Huh.
He'll turn up.
Don't much care one way or the other.
We're feeding the pigeons.
Well, I didn't think you were playing volleyball. Don't you remember me?
You're the fool who tried to persuade us to play football.
That's right. There were three of you.
He died.
Oh. Mind you, he did say he was dying.
He was found.
Well, obviously he was found, or nobody would know he was dead.
I'm in an old folks' home.
No, you're not. You're sitting on a park bench.
In real life.
All right. What's it like?
Unisex. The ladies knit a lot. Scarves mostly.
And do the men unpick them?
No. What should they?
Well, so that the ladies can have the wool to start knitting again. Sort of geriatric perpetual motion.
You're peculiar, you are. It's a very nice place. Nice staff, nice rooms, You're not in the way like you are at home.
You speak for yourself.
And they have apricots on Thursdays.
Oh, I don't know how you stand the excitement. And you're allowed out as well.
Of course we are.
And what are your plans for today?
Well, sitting here mostly.
You can sit here with us if you want to.
No, thank you. No, I'm running a half marathon this afternoon.
You are not going into an old folks' home, and that's an end to it.
Don't you get bossy with me. I'll do what I like.
Not this time.
How are you going to stop me? Lock me in a filing cabinet?
By refusing to pay for it. Unless you intend to pay for yourself.
I have more money than you think I have. I thought you'd have been pleased. I mean, just imagine, no me. Your eyes glazed over then.
Look, Dad, I know we have our differences, quite a lot of differences, but Betty and I couldn't do a thing like this.
Why?
Because we couldn't live with ourselves.
Well, you could have put that more warmly. You could have said because I like you. You could have said because Betty likes you.
I don't think she does some of the time.
Well, there you are.
But she does love you. Now, can we drop the subject?
Apologising doesn't come easily for me.
I know.
So I won't apologise. But I will try to be better at it. I'll stop interfering for a start.
That would be a terribly good start.
Brian, here's those... Ah, sorry.
It's all right, David. You've met my father-in-law.
Yes, of course. How are you?
Gobstoppered.
Sorry?
I introduce you to the most beautiful girl you're ever likely to meet. You see her once and then vanish.
How is Ellie?
Wonderful. Whereas you must be out of your mind.
Dad!
Well, he must be. All right, so she's got a little boy. So what? Well, I thought that would have been a bonus.
Look, I'm sorry, but I really don't think this is any of your business.
No, it isn't.
I'm not claiming it is. I'm not claiming global warming's any of my business, but I still have opinions on it. So when are you going to come to your senses?
I'll come back later.
Yes, of course.
What? Now what?
You sure you're going to be all right doing the shopping again?
Positive. I need to prove that I'm not a stupid old man.
I call Peter a stupid old man, not you.
It's guilt by association.
He won't be there to help.
There's only a pound of onions. I don't need a helping hand for a pound of onions.
Neil, can you get that?
If it is Peter, I won't take him with me. Oh, hello. How nice to see you again. Come in. You have a visitor.
Hello, Ellie.
Hello.
Oh, I should have telephoned first.
It's all right. It was always in some sort of a mess. Sit down. Oh. Well, it's about Dad. He's not ill, is he?
Oh, no. No, he's unhappy. He misses Harry. He misses you.
Then why has he stayed away?
Well, I think it's me. He told me about that supermarket fiasco and how you got angry with him.
I don't stay angry.
Then I more or less suggested that he was beginning to impose on you.
I see.
I mean, he was coming round here so often. He must have been a nuisance.
Yeah, it is sometimes.
So I was right.
No, you weren't. Yeah, he does get in the way. Old people do sometimes. It was never ill-intentioned. He's kinder than he really wants to be.
Is he?
It's the best thing that's happened to Harry for years. How he provokes him, annoys him, and makes fun of him. I think he's given Harry back his life. Before he met Peter, he was just another old man waiting to die.
You like my father, don't you?
I love him. But don't tell him I said that. He's vain enough already.
So everything's all right? I mean, if you'd just like to phone him up and tell him he is welcome.
No way.
But you just said...
I know what I said, but he's a man, not a child. He can pick up a telephone. He's got 2 legs, even if they don't work very well. It's up to him.
But I influenced him.
He's old enough to make up his own mind.
I thought I did it with the best intentions.
But we were talking about Peter.
But was I really trying to keep him away because I was jealous of you?
Jealous of this?
No, you.
You attract affection.
I've never been able to do that.
Do you have some coffee? What should we do now, then?
I'd like to build a car, then build a ship, then a fire engine, then have a double decker beef burger stuffed with chips.
Right, I think we'll start.
Hello, Ellie.
Hello, David.
May I talk to you?
Well, what about?
Well, us, really.
Neil, do you want to go inside and ask Grandad Harry if he'll start peeling some potatoes for me?
For chips?
Yes, for chips.
Yes!
He's a fine-looking lad.
Yes. What about us?
Well, I'd like to see you again.
Even though I have a son without a father.
I never made any moral judgment.
It's just as well.
Look, the fact is, I really do want to see you again. And I was just dithering about, and as old Peter said...
Peter?
Yeah, I bumped into him at the office, and he said I was crackers, so I got to thinking about it, and, well, here I am.
Cheerio.
Ellie?
Look, if you ever want to see me again, I'd like it to be because you made up your mind about it. I'm me, not somebody else's opinion.
So, you've been quite well?
Very well. You?
Oh, excellent. Things couldn't be better.
Fine.
If he sticks his nose in one more time. Oh, hello, Peter.
Hello, Ellie. No, don't worry, I shan't impose. I'm only here because Betty insisted I deliver a note by hand.
Why should she write me a note?
Who knows why women do anything?
Well, most men don't, that's for sure.
I wouldn't have come, but she insisted it be delivered by hand.
You said that.
You seemed in a bit of a stink when you came in.
Just someone sticking their nose in my business.
I've given that up.
Oh, good. So what have you two been talking about then?
How well we are.
Yes, we're both extraordinarily well.
So, shall I set the table for 4 or for 3?
That depends if he's staying.
Well, as I'm here, I might as well. What are you doing over there?
I'm trying to peel some potatoes.
What, with one arm? They won't be ready by breakfast.
You could give him a hand.
Well, you going to move up?
You don't need to take over all the room.
Well, I don't want a half. Thought we might go for a walk in the morning.
If you like. I'm not doing anything.
So what was in this note that had to be delivered by hand?
Mind your own business.
How do you feel about going to the zoo?
I've been to the zoo since I was a boy.
Did you?
Yeah,
Go to Regent's Park or Chessington?
no, I think if I'm going to the zoo, I'd rather go to the proper zoo.